Hey guys, Donnie here at Lane's Raceway, coming to you with another quick video. Now I'm going to break down some of the classes and things that we do here at Lane's Raceway on a regular basis. Get a lot of comments and a lot of suggestions and everything, so let's just set the record straight what we do here at Lane's Raceway. First off, let's start with our 124 scale quarter-mile drag strip here at Lane's Raceway. You can run any car, and as you can see here, here's some of them that we buy brand new. This one here's a Slot Car Superstore Camaro Pro Mod. We sell those here at the shop. And then also you can build your own, like this one, this fine little Camaro here. It's a Yanko, looks like a purple Camaro with some wheels and stuff, and it's on consignment right now for $300 here at Lane's Raceway. But they race those every Sunday at 2 o'clock here at Lane's Raceway. ET bracket system. You can enter up to 6 cars. It's all random and it's a good time. So if you're looking into getting into some drag racing, ET style, come join us. So let's move right on into our next couple of series that we got going on here. And this is NSR. This is 1/32 scale, not 1/24 scale like the drag racing. These cars are a little bit smaller. And up front, we have our Formula One class. Now we run both scale auto and NSR here, as they're both around 21,000 RPM. And we got the new school versus the old school, and they race in the same class and category. Then behind them, we have what we call the classic NSR, and that's your Porsche 917s, your Ford GTs, and your Porsche 908s, the Lolas, all the classic NSR cars. Then our final class that we have is what's called GT3, or what I like to consider like a production class. Like these are production cars you can go to the store and buy, basically. So you could buy you a 911, go to a Porsche dealership or whatever. So if it's a car that's on the road and it looks like that, we categorize that as our GT3 class. Now for more information, you can get a catalog book like this, and there's a bigger breakdown in this book. You see GT, GT3, that's all of these cars right here. And then you got Formula 1/32, that's these cars here. So for breakdowns on that, just check out NSR or Scale Auto, and it'll give you a little bit better of a breakdown. We run from 21K long or short blocks and long blocks, and 25K short blocks here. Gear ratios, everything else is open other than the tires. No foam and no silicone, because we do run foam tires here, and silicone makes it where foam don't work. Speaking of foam, let's get back into some of our foam related cars here. We're back to 124 scale, and this right here is our FCR class. It's locked down, 9 pinion, 29 tooth crown gear in the back, and a 067 ground or height clearance, and they use a stock car from ProTrack tech tool for teching purposes. They run a stomp motor or a Super 16D, or a 16D, not Super 16, a 16D Death Star in these. And they usually run on the oval, but from time to time they'll run on the flat track. Nonetheless, a pretty good starting class, and I know a lot of guys really like running fronts on their slot cars, so this is a perfect class to do that. And that also goes in tangent. You can use that same chassis with our hard body class, which now Mid-America sells a ready-to-go hard body chassis with body here. All you gotta do is put it together, but everything is in it to make that out. And that chassis is a little bit better, and it's more for making hard bodies like this, where you can get them in and out, and a lot more customization on that. Same principle, 929 lockdown. Tires are up to 1 inch though on the hard bodies, and it's a 16D or a stomp motor. Now moving on into our next class, it's another 3-for class. It's any 4-inch flexi chassis. So right here, this flexi chassis here, you can see is a Gemini from Mid-America. And then we got another chassis here. This is a Mazzetti chassis from Mazzetti. I guess now Mid-America also owns Mazzetti. But nonetheless, that's a GTP class. And then here we got the Champion Turbo Flex, which we'll go into more detail with it. Now this is a DTM body, and we run by Flexi Challenge Series rules. If you're looking for Flexi Challenge Series going on right now, they'll be holding a race tomorrow for the Flexi Challenge Series in Cleveland, Tennessee. So check those guys out and look up the Raceway, because that's where they're going to be located. So this is a DTM body. This is a GTP body, and there's a lot of confusion. What's the difference between a GTP and an LMP? So it's a Ralph Thorn GTP, and you can just look at the sides. So on a GTP, it's more wing style-esque, I guess you would say. There's a lot bigger wings on the side here versus the LMP here, where it's just pretty much a rear wing, but still really low slung to the ground. So when you hear me say GTP, LMP, or DTM, that's what I'm talking about. Now next is our stock car class, or we call it the Defense 7 stock car class, but a lot of people call this a NASCAR class. Now it's back to the Champion Turbo Flex, running an Eagle motor, stock gearing from Mid-America with a stock car body on it. That's how we run it here. And it's foam tires. If we sell them, you can buy them here. 332nd axle in the rear. We don't run 1/8 inch axle. You can, but you'll just lose. It's that simple. But that's our class for that. Stock laid down, looking like NASCAR's. Very, very quick class. Brutal on the oval. Then our next class is another stock class, and it is the wide body JK Indy from JK. We use the 37 gear there, of course, in the back from JK, 332nd axle. Hawk 7 or Eagle motor are allowed in this class. Everything else is stock the way it comes, and you can run a JK body. Now JK just released their new JK body, so you want to check those out. Those are now legal, and we've made the Ralph Thorn bodies legal because of that, because they more mimic a Ralph Thorn body. Give you a little more downforce, and it's more of today's style IndyCar look. Then our final classes here is our Group F wing car. This is from Mid-America, and we run Group F wing car. That's a Group F chassis for Mid-America, and the way that it is the way it's ran. Eagle motor, bushings in the back. You can run any tire that you would like, and you can run a weight up front, because the old Mid-America chassis used to have weight in the front. So some of the guys that had the original Mid-Americas that had that, we now allow them to go ahead and sorter some weight up front. Other than that, everything else is the way it is right here, out of the box. And that's our Group F class Eagle motor in that. And then we'll run our other wing cars. Right here's a Strap 7. I believe that's a Coford chassis. And it's just open class, basically, on the Blue King. Now, the Blue King's not up yet, but we'll be running wing cars in between that too. So Group F will be your moderate class, low moderate. The very low class will be like a 16D or a Stomp motor, something that's slow, that you're getting used to wing car. You'll move up to the Eagle, which is the Group F. Then after that, you go to like a Group 12, and then a Group 7, Group open class, Group 27. You guys know. But those are the classes we run here at Lanes Raceway. I hope that kind of clarified some things and at least got you under the understanding of what we race here at Lanes Raceway. Like I said, with such a wide variety of things that we race, we don't allow silicone tires to be ran here, just simply because of that purpose of running so much foam. But in these classes here, they predominantly run what's called ultra grip on the Scalato NSR stuff, and it works great. But anyways, guys, that's just a little bit of a quick breakdown of the things that we run here. And if you're interested in running some of that stuff here at Lanes Raceway, definitely hit us up, and we'll get you started up with a starter kit or something of the nature to get you in here racing with us and having a good time. But that's all the time I got really for you guys today. Thank you guys for checking in, and I'll see you out there on the racetrack.